And I think I'm very excited and also very, I think this conversation and initiative gives me a lot of hope for planning both as an academic discipline as well as a professional practice. I think through the work that we've done together with Spark and with you in Dharavi in looking at alternative standards, planning standards, and really questioning the foundation of the norms and standards in planning, and yet showing that these are pragmatic standards for informal townships, where even with the standards one can make things work, give a decent quality of built environment to the residents, and at the same time also make it viable, make the redevelopment viable for all the stakeholders. So I think this kind of learning process that we could initiate through the studio that we did together and various other initiatives that we've done together with you in. I think it has been a great learning for the students. And I see that with this, there are 3 or 4 very good opportunities and possibilities where universities such as CEPT, which is one of the premier habitat universities in India, where we can contribute. One is clearly to work on studios which are focused on co-creating solutions for resilient housing in different climatic zones of India, in cities in different climatic zones of India. And this with the great, the NSDF's networks and Sparks agents across Indian cities, I think we can work on developing and co-creating solutions which are more appropriate for the urban poor in different cities. I think other part is also influencing the policy through the kind of knowledge and which is created through such work and through such initiatives. I think one of the attempts has been like how local governments are now beginning to look at heat action plan and cool roof programs, and working with again the urban poor communities to do small indigenous interventions to sort of build climate comfort. In case of Ahmedabad, which is in the hot and arid climate zone, or to build in thermal comfort in their housing through very small interventions such as mod roof or some other such interventions. And I think this is where, again, through the a body of empirical evidences that we create through our work together, we can also begin to then also look at how we can influence the policy landscape, especially in self-constructed housing, and what can be done for the resilient self-constructed housing. Third, and the most important aspect, Sheila, again, is the work we did together with the Kenya officials in building in more of a knowledge building or knowledge exposure between the officials from the ministry there and local government there and Indian government, where we look at how can we actually exchange good practices and understanding of what is really happening and working locally in terms of both policies and practices. And academic institutions can be a good platform to do the such kind of both training or knowledge exchange initiatives. So I think these are the various ways based on our experiences together that we can contribute, and we can continue to contribute as we move forward into this.